Fake an A-hit, dropping the CT spot. Are you going to try and fall back into a mid-B split? Complexity set up very strong for that.
Oh, they're just full mid-B. Full mid-B.
Ooh. All right, Serato down first, 60 on the double kill before being cleared out. JT set up next, but remember,
nice
around the corner, tucked and ready to go.
Upper B, upper B.
So Skulls left. 1 versus 3 clutch needed from him. He's got 45 seconds to do it with a Glock in hand, and the rotation of the remaining Complexity players coming over towards B. Skulls peeked from window and the left side of the site, and so just too much to handle in the end. So Complexity collect the first round of play.
Last Rivals in Copenhagen has the most dog shit format. Agree, disagree. No idea. Don't know the format. But if I remember the last Blast Rivals, it's literally the same format as ESL, so it can't be more dog shit than others. It can only be equal.
Off. I almost didn't expect to be here in this situation. Fallen's got another one, though.
Oh, no.
The Glock's running into the MP9, though. They could just get melted. JT looking to make some money. Fallen up next, and another kill on the scout. Okay, Fallen, now there's weapons to pick up.
Yeah, all right, looking like Legolas out there. He's just playing the trade game with this scout. Good shooting. He found the pick on Hulzerk, traded off a couple more kills, so it's just down to 60 and Grim.
Shit.
Playing in middle, smoke covers the vision. The jump up on Xbox as well. And Complexity has no idea until just now.
Okay, Serato even makes it up. Fallen's leading the charge. 8 seconds left. Got to get that plant in real soon. Fallen commits to it. Has to make it happen here. And they're not in a position to deny it. Serato ripped off the top. Fallen still around, though, with this scout. The Professor looking for all 5.
Bruce fuck bars.
And they're creeping close. Is there another one to offer on up? Scout goes out to the left side. It's Yuri this time chiming in. And Fallen trying to flick down. It's a 1v1. Fallen's gone. Yuri's got some low health, but a chance to close on the hard work of his leader. And that's exactly what Furia do.
Oh, come on, Cole. Come on.
But they're already around the corner. They're already over the top.
I mean, it's just VRS, and then the invited teams are still going to be through VRS. I imagine some teams just decline.
Fallen's got the upgrade into the better scoped weapon. Nearly gets caught, but Yuri
I'll keep saying it. VRS sucks. MJ, you don't even know how it works, so that's fine.
Very effective over the last
But I'll just keep reminding you that you're confused all the time, so that's why you just say it sucks.
Smoke coming out from Cello. 60 inside the bomb site. You've got Hulzerk with the scout who has to get some tags on these cross so the pistol can do some work. It's not there.
Oh! Okay. That is just vicious from Serato. The 42nd mark of the round, and yet to see a fight, but...
And no one has shifted outside of the B bomb site for Complexity. This late in the round, you've heard nothing, no information. There's still 2 defenders inside the bomb site. Is going to make this defense much weaker than Complexity would like.
Here comes the short play. Smoke's disrupted by the grenade of Hulzerk, but not spotting anybody yet. But he'll get that chance. He'll miss. A little bit too much sauce on the flick to the right side.
And Sexy tried to execute the mid-lurk way too early.
They keep calling him Sexy.
That's an awkward fight. Yuri, great position in at the boxes. He was so patient. He's been there the whole round.
Yeah, and now Hulzerk's boxed in. It's a lovely round to be a long player because you're like, oh, Catwalk's having so much success.
Danny's gonna literally be blushing.
I just get to wait for the perfect moment. I can just sit here the whole round. JT eventually gets a kill on the op. Not going to get away as Serato hunts him down. And Hulzerk starts to make his play to evacuate long A. He knows he's being hunted.
We're never going to hear the end of this from Danny.
Worry about. Hulzerk is dead.
Oh, all right.
Jump.
Looks like they want to get aggressive after the Molotov.
Here's Hulzerk. Comes away with the opening. Skulls is down on the ground, and Furia have to play this 4v5. So the response is to swiftly take Cello and put him in the lower tunnel.
It's crazy. I feel like the trophies that Blast puts
the
least amount of effort into are some of the best looking ones they have.
Elevator and
like some of them look so nice. Like the one they just had for Lisbon looked incredible.
Pop through short. Serato. Oh, he's got one. Not quite the second. It was Cello that was able to grab that one, and Grim had everything to do, and that's just too much to ask of him.
Yeah, especially on that cross from that angle as well. Really hard to connect spray transfers and multi-up in that
situation.
Thanks for
the gifted sub to...
Furia do eventually make the jump up the boxes to plant the bomb through the smoke. Nyx goes down, and Hulzerk left alone to try and save the AWP. Furia, 4v5 conversion with ease up Catwalk.
Furia said, you want to play this shit every round? We're just going to abuse it.
And Hulzerk's going to back away quietly. The only weapon they'll have in the next round.
Fl0m, this is on you. How did I glaze them? I literally said they're supposed to lose the Furia.
Oh, big
Oh, nice flash. Very nice. Oh, Danny gets one too.
5-7 Cello hitting the deck, and it looked like it was going to be smooth sailing here for Furia, but suddenly they're throwing in a little bit of a curveball and have to play 3v4. Not only that, but fl0m is down on 8 HP.
Yeah, not ideal. I didn't expect that flash play from Grim. That was well set up between him, well orchestrated between him and Halzerk to find a pick out towards long. Yuri goes down. fl0m, excuse me, as Halzerk, who is getting peaky.
fl0m patient. Low HP and wounded, but still a beast. A deadly one at that with 5 seconds left. Bomb going down. And Furia manage to dodge all of the threats. And fl0m, everything on his own.
As well.
AWP finally brought down before he collects every single kill of the round. JT will retreat to attempt to save the sniper.
Over to the B bomb site we go. Furia called a pocket strategy out of spawn just to break the smoke and get into the B site. Halzerk, another missed opportunity. The opposite of what we saw yesterday. And it's to Complexity's detriment.
That's just a save.
This round can't even be contested.
This is rough now for Complexity.
Well, we're getting double entry by Cole, so safe to go GG go next on map.
They just barrage into the B bomb site. As soon as you miss this shot and they're coming at you that fast with that many players, it's over.
Like,
35
it's easy
seconds.
to say now because Navi's really looked bad, but I think most people assume Navi would make it to playoffs and be on a run along with Spirit.
Precision to the brain of JT.
I think that's where most people had it.
Cowering in his boots because utility flies towards him. Cello's up next, but Grim still wins that fight. That keeps Complexity in with a shot as they come back in with numbers advantage on this retake.
You mean the best team of 2024 doing well in the last event of 2024?
He is looking for more frags on that ramp push up in towards him. He combines with Fallen and fl0m shreds them to pieces.
Fucking A, man. Give us a chance.
Furia do not stop
give us a chance,
streak.
man. Chill out, bro.
This is nice. This is the
Calm
Furia
the
you
fuck
want to
down.
see. fl0m.
So they were weird.
Another pick from Halzerk, right? They got to work with this one. Complexity gonna send 60 up through short.
Richie beating one team a lot doesn't make you a favorite for an event.
Sort of sell the illusion that he hasn't pushed into top mid. He's gonna
like,
try and flank
it's not like I said. It's not that once they got to playoffs that I didn't think they could do it, but people were not picking G2 to win that major.
Though a lot of players make
in fact, people were worried because it didn't seem likely they would win the major, and going to Falcons for Nico was going to be his death sentence.
None of these pushes worked out for Complexity, and 60's just kind of lucky to get away.
Yeah, everyone's just like stalemate. Like, fine, dude, scurry back to your little home on the other side of the map. Content with the 4-on-4 we found ourselves in.
Peek up
I don't think that's. I don't think I. Yeah.
Again, it's just cracking open these bomb sites. Another huge shot.
I think I put Mongols for the memes.
Go back in time to
for the lore,
up, but not enough to stop Skulls.
And then I think I had G2 going to the finals. I think, but that was just like pure cinema moment.
In the round. A kill from
this
Nix into the lower
giving me an
tunnels.
aneurysm. Yeah, well,
they've got time on the fuse.
I mean, look, you just need rounds at this point. You have
this
to go
game's
for it.
giving me an aneurysm, so
I don't care what resources you do or don't have. You need more than one round in this half, so you have to attempt the 3v3.
And Cello's just waiting for that peek to the short smoke, but they're not getting through it.
Hard to predict when Cello's going to have his monthly good map.
They need round wins. They don't feel like this is even worth going for.
Pretty soon you'll be able to rotate Nix. You know it's a long play. Oh, but I don't know if they're going to be here at time.
Oh, Cello won another one. Just another huge opener on
Complexity
the bomb site.
could double their rounds,
Grim coming back in to try and trade it down. He will be effective in doing so, but he's stuck at Gandalf. Now, 60's starting to make his way forward. For the first time in a long time, there's actually a gap to flank long, but Fallen shuts that almost immediately as soon as it opens. Grim is still fighting, doing everything he can. JT's turn, but he's got nothing. And it's Nix with the anime gun, looking for an anime finish, jumping through the sky.
Stop.
Oh, he's going for it. He's going for it, but he has to wait and
huge.
Right into him. All right,
huge double up,
style points to round out the half.
Another quiet performance. Yuri hears all the attention, drops a defensive smoke.
Okay, we're gonna get another pistol. Surely.
So it's literally all on Yuri. Got one and gonna bail out of the fight. So keeps it into a 4-on-4.
IRL. Did you see that shit?
Fallen so we can retreat
he
down
ducked
the
and
ramp.
dove straight into CT. Like that was nice. That was nice. I like it, Yuri. Bro was moving in there.
Looking for back-to-back pistols here. Halzerk Waiting it short, sees Quetzalcoatl hop up on the Xbox.
Years of failed rosters and wasted money until Complexity and Liquid consider GM change. Comparing Liquid
might be able to
Complexity with GM change and wasted money
yeah, they have extra time to play with thanks to that kit and Fallen creating some space. Getting closer, follow-up headshot this time from
like
Yuri.
Actually
Fallen.
unhinged.
Look at it clean out Goose. They know exactly where JT is playing from, and Fallen nails that shot, leaving Holzerk with everything to do. And Furia just cut their way through the Complexity post plant and get the defuse with a kit.
All my words turned into emotes.
Oh, Fallen's dead.
Oh, he is. He actually got a chance there.
I think he just like zoned out, spamming the smoke. He was like, no one's gonna.
This game has just suddenly become so easy. He's fallen off.
Complexity salary is like 1/10 of Liquids. It's always had like the roster moves also from like it's just not even like.
Got a dig in him every now and then.
Apples and oranges, honestly, is an understatement.
His moment. He's had
like comparing apples to broccoli.
The spotlight, but Skulls has got a double. Nearly gets a third until body shotted by JT.
He set Yuri up, though, for a nice attempt at the clutch. The smoke is going to fade very, very shortly. Going to drop another one, bounce it deep into the bomb site, give himself
that's
some
fine.
space.
Let's just look at Liquid in the comparison he made. Maybe not the one team that's like...
Not bad at all.
Mid to be smoke. Counter Molotov from Fallen, takes the wide angle, drills the shot. Sixy segregated from his team by the flames, and Halzer can't follow up with anything. And unlike Complexity's defense, Furia has two players here at the point of the attack. Most of the places Complexity's defense was back towards car. God. Now you've got one in sight, you got one at railing. How are you going to get through this?
And the grenade slowed them and kept them in that one position, which made it so easy for the rifle to not only get one kill, but do damage onto all the players that were slowed in the same spot.
Now we got to get to like 9 rounds per goal for this to matter.
Quetzalcoatl makes sure he goes no further.
And plenty of things going right for you. Quetzalcoatl having a very good game. Yuri having a... That's not one of the things going right.
But
this is going to be a scary duo to try and run into if you're Complexity. For your map survival
the nades is insane.
Skulls primes himself. Quetzalcoatl ready to go behind the car, but Quetzalcoatl gets nothing. Skulls only with one. That's not enough here for Furia to go for this.
Tons of flashbangs chucked out by Complexity. Good utility usage. Everyone is blind. Yuri's going to go down. There's an AK-47 and CT spawn. JT finds a freebie. So up to 6 we go.
They knew it was a possibility at least.
And they did
that
tank
Molotov will confirm
your FPS. Like,
one tick of damage onto Cello, but
it's actually a huge problem. Also, did you forget that Molotovs were one-ways?
Oh my god. They're right beside each other. Hello, Cello.
Bro.
He's able to get a pick onto JT, looking in the wrong direction.
You can ride your nostalgia wave about the feeling and the movement, that's fine, but if you mention the nades, your opinion is invalid.
If Yuri can just stay alive and actually maybe you just harass, maybe get like a cheeky little dink, maybe jump up and grab a little attention.
Whoop, there's a little attention, there's a little more. Kill comes in on the P250, and Furia look like they're about to close this out in this fashion. They were waiting to get a buy back in the next, but it doesn't really matter. Grim and Halzerk to try and close out a 2v5. Shellos killed his own teammate and Fallen, but he's followed up and made up for it. Here's Halzerk's turn. To the clock he'll go, but just too many targets, too many players, and too much work to do for Complexity.
All right, surely they bounce back on train. Copium.
If they slow PK,
wait, what? What do you mean? What do you mean they didn't defuse? Wait, what?
They shut out Complexity from a dominant first half.
This map has told me that I need to start trying jump shots more. With that,
I'll
send it off to the desk.
What? What?
Oh, I apologize. I threw that. I thought he said the desk was ready. The desk was not ready. That was on me.
You were just jumping the gun.
Nobody fucking defused.
I'd like to apologize. Production, I'd like to apologize.
Bro, they thought it was done. I thought everybody thought it was done.
Oh, the game is still going?
Yeah.
They didn't win?
The game's still going.
What?
Yeah, we definitely jumped the gun on that one, Jason.
Yeah,
wait, did we pay out the prediction?
We all thought it was over, but it's not.
Don't pay out the prediction!
Everybody's having to laugh.
Everything felt very over.
Everything felt done.
Oh, stop the count!
Completed. It feels like
but there is that small element of time,
The story had wrapped up nicely. All the heroes had their closing moments.
Thank God these mods are useless, chat. W mods.
One more time. Take 2.
Oh my God.
So time was the problem then, I guess. So gets onto it. Yeah. All right. Well, no kit. So
no kit.
Oh my! Yeah, but everyone's sticking.
He came off it, bro.
Oh my God!
That's worse than Carrigan. At least Carrigan was understandable.
He just let
but
go.
What have you done? Complexity, you're still in it.
Nah,
Tristo,
dude.
Is that you?
No way, dude.
Why have you done that?
No fucking way, dude.
All right, here we go.
I'm confused. Did someone like high-five him and take his hand off? Did he like scratch his nose?
Nah, dude, this is actually... you know what's worse? It's not going to happen. It's too good.
So good.
Like, the script would be too crazy.
That should have been it. Complexity. The golden ticket.
Oh, he's going through. He's going through
Come
A.
back, Jason. This has got to be one of the most legendary games.
Look at Sixie's position.
That's what we like to see from Sixie.
Yeah, I actually thought Fallen was going to get that. He tracked down pretty nicely, but apparently just off the mark. Spam coming through that smoke. Serato feeling really uncomfortable. He's worrying about Sixie coming up the ramp.
50 seconds on the clock. Serato ready for the walk-in towards him. It's a big pick from Serato. Seconds even better.
No fucking way, man.
Might be done now.
Wait, Danny got another.
Action. We need a
to the right, to the right.
Moments of server time.
Bro.
But Serato's had enough.
They're going to lose the very next round.
Defuse if he can just take every single kill, but Sixie doing what he can.
God.
2 kills in the round so far. Yuri in the pit. Nick's trying to put pressure on him.
Wait.
And Sixie combining together, so it must be Serato. It must be the AZ Clutch to close this out.
Oh, he's got to get bombed.
They've got to jump up for the bomb. And
15 seconds.
Oh.
He missed.
Misses the
Get
shot. Serato down though by Sixie with a 4
seconds. I pressed the E key so hard.
I
sorry. All right, there we go.
In the world, bro, when you're defusing.
Okay, sorry. I know that was kind of a jump scare, but we're good.
Keeping that key pressed down.
Come on.
Maybe hit it so hard, Jason.
Holy shit.
Skulls.
Hummer. Okay, nice.
Good headshot, but obviously not expected to get much more than that. But even then, that
cam out of focus. My cam had a rough night, okay?
Because you can see he like flicks up off.
Also, don't look at the back of my hair, because holy shit, I had a rough night.
It's a mouse movement thing. Cello and Yuri are back in this, though.
Oh, don't do this.
Is this how you're going to close it? Is this how it ends?
He's alone in the side.
Wait.
He's alone in the side. Oh, good shot, though. Good shot, though. And his teammates coming in behind him.
Wait, what the fuck happened? I was fixing the cam.
Oh, it could close right now. Serato against JT, and that's the way it's done. Furia finally get the W.
Complexity looking really, really bad for the majority of Dust 2. And just general improvements
in Furia. How many coffees down am I? Just one.
He picks Yuri out of the sky.
Okay,
2 opening kills, make it 3 for Complexity. And all of a sudden, this pistol round is in the favor of the CT side.
Yeah. Good work from Fallen, at least with 1 kill, but it's not going to get them any closer to feeling comfortable in this post-plant. Grim's coming down the ramp.
Well, you're all good now, though.
So that's an easy kill for Grim. And Cello will follow suit. So Grim with a great double.
Yeah, I always
win the pistol.
I hope they coordinate these pieces of aggression, right? Give me like an Ivy push with Sixie, and then the team mid players can peek with him if he gets in a fight.
How many beers David's got? At least a few right now.
Still trusting Nyx alone with that B bomb site. Yeah, and there's that coordinated push. Good pick. Good 5-on-4 find.
Very well done. It's going to speed up on Nyx now.
Yuri was trying to sell out a little bit more.
Surely, right? They're not going to come out ladder with all of them. There's no way.
Got going, but look at this from Grim. So much space being taken. Getting in behind him. I don't think Furia are going to be ready for this at all. For Grim to be so quickly in behind him, he's about to spoil the party. But the timing, unfortunately, for Grim is not quick enough. His teammates need to hold on, and they won't. Here's the flank. Has to be everything. And Grim's got 2. Now they turn back to try and deal with him. 30 seconds left.
Why did they hard commit to the fight so hard with that flank?
JT, he can deny the plant. And so the distraction from Grim is enough, and he gets out towards Thomas. So this is huge. Absolutely massive play from Grim. Steps up as the star in this round. And with 15 seconds on the clock, it's Grim to close on 3.
That was kind of crazy that they fought that hard. And how much he's calling. It's more like on CT side of any map in professional Counter-Strike, your players in the high traffic areas are the ones calling the round.
Right at his feet. That really couldn't have gone any worse for Fallen, could it?
If you're outside,
right in the middle of the smoke.
On train, you're calling most of the setups. If you're the A player on Dust 2, you're calling the A setups, and you're usually coordinating most of the round.
It opens up a chance for Furia to pounce through into the bomb site. JT being elusive around the red train right now. Grim gets caught though by Skulls. Serato still at Ivy. Timing to look away is a big problem. Nyx only manages 1 though. Skulls able to flick back. And so it's all on JT, who no longer has the element of surprise. And Cello turns back. Oh, that's a round that Complexity are not going to be happy about conceding, but one that Furia can celebrate.
And then they're out of money in the next round. So huge round for Furia in the early stages of train.
Good morning, buddy. Good morning.
There's JT to the kill on Skulls.
Look at this aggression from Complexity, this game plan to be pushing towards
I love it.
Ivy.
Grim's doing it again. He's in, but Fallen. He's right in front of him. Grim has got his target. And he's about to pounce in his prey again.
He wasn't sure if he saw him. No, he didn't know if he saw him or not.
But here we go. Nick's coming up to the ramp trying to make... And sure, plan A might not have worked, but Grim was able to find a solution to continue to find impact.
Shit, let's go!
His teammate, the MP9, is causing problems.
What a swing,
and
yes!
Caserado blasted out of the round, so Grim making it work. Fallen rocking the helmet Glock combo. Cello
okay, we take those,
Getting rocked by Grim, who has just pushed into team main again.
Yeah, just as we talked about him needing to step up to be the star of this team, he's delivering in the first 6 rounds of this game. 11-1 so far for Grim.
Smoke into Pop comes in. And popping out is Fallen. Caserado traded upon. He's had a slow start to the game after having such a boss performance on Dust 2 of 0-6 on Caserado. Never a pretty sign for Furia. Fallen trying to slip away for a bomb plant, but that's not allowed to happen.
Oh, nice.
And Furia getting manhandled by Complexity.
That's huge for the economy.
The comfort level on this map for Complexity is sky high. Who are you?
How has this happened?
Who is this person?
It also softens the desk for when he hits it.
Oh, boy.
Oh, JT coming out of connector, lining up and mowing down.
Holy shit.
Denied by JT and Grim.
What the fuck, JT? What the fuck?
He has to get a kill every round. That's the rule. Now we're going to expect a big old comeback.
I mean, them asking him not to cast
anymore.
Trying
to force their way out main, but Hulzerk blind lands one. Good shot on the Grim.
Confirms he's just pooing.
And Caserado has earned his license to kill.
Not that he's drunk. If he's drunk, I don't think they'd be paying him for in full for the event.
Skulls is
I think that'd be a bit
60 out of play. Hulzerk at the back of the bomb train doing as much as he humanly can, but here comes JT around the back. Oh, Fallen's looked at the right time, but JT still comes out on top of it, and for Caserado, the woes continue. It's Skull stuck in the outer yards with none of his teammates around.
And only 9 health. Off angle towards Olaf.
Just
cleans him out. 7-1. And Hulzerk gonna remain aggressive once the peak.
Nobody was drunk.
Yuri heard it. Yuri sensed it.
But somebody was not having a good time casting, and they did get asked not to cast anymore.
5-on-4 for the T side.
JT's pushing into team A. Nyx has just taken position at the ramp and pushed up a little further. JT's not slowing down though.
Nah, anybody that's talked with Zeus before, it's just like literally how he normally is, and he's just a yap.
Head just barely not visible.
So cold sober, that man is a yap.
Rips it out, and then Caserado's after the fact. And that'll be 8.
Skulls again. 14 HP, and this time it's 60 off top right, as Complexity look to try and keep it up. Third and final timeout's been used ahead of this round for Furia. And Nyx has gone aggressive. The double up setup in full swing. 60's got the pick in teammate.
Dude.
And Furia just don't really know where their next fight's coming from.
No, they'll have to have a real conversation. Teammate has been owned by Complexity throughout this half.
Actually valid, though.
Nice shot from Skulls.
God damn,
Responded
Skulls.
by Grim. Scoped up with the AUG. Once this
we
fight
can't
on
close the other
Caserado,
trigger,
Molotov
right?
keeps him at bay for the moment. He goes back for it.
Fuck.
Caserado probably didn't expect it due to the fire. But Grim is inevitable. Double kill, 15 kills for Grim in this map thus far, and Complexity now up to an 8-round advantage.
Oh,
you guys remember yesterday? Somebody was like, "Dude,
they have them pinned.
Dude, he cracked a cold one. I'm gonna get one too," and I had to tell him it was Minute Maid Zero Sugar Lemonade.
They know they're coming towards it. They just don't know how far out in the
can only
site
imagine
they are. But now they
the
figured it out.
disappointment that man went through.
And look at Skulls. Smoke fades away. Unfortunately, there's another smoke, but he's just gonna walk right through that one, right through Icon, and into the site. Yuri holding for JT's peak, and that's just a straight up fight loss.
Yeah, they just can't win anything. All right, Skulls and Fallen to put this together, but Grim's AUG is just on point. Double kill. You're wondering how many he's got. A chance for 18 for Grim at the half.
You know the crazy thing is Furia's T side on this map is actually usually pretty good.
Fallen just creeping through connector.
And their CT side is horrible.
All the way up in the brown hole, so
it's why I think they stopped picking it a little bit.
Into a plant at least here, Fallen.
But you know what's funny?
He doesn't know where anyone is, so it's like, 1, where do you plant? And 2,
it
where
was
do you position yourself
Triumph Furia, wasn't it?
You've got to be safe from everything.
The big game.
At least for the moment.
Where's Ryan at? He would have it.
Now the best thing he can do is pick a place to get
on
aggressive.
overpass.
And he might walk into. Oh, he's got 2 players here though. That's the problem here. And Fallen's exposed to JT's pushes a little bit later on, and they just jump around the corner.
Caserado 0 kills is not something you see very often. That is for sure.
Still doesn't even have an assist. 9 ADR in this first half for K-Serrato.
9 ADR is nuts.
Hasn't been able to find anything.
How well do you know, Danny?
Well, Skulls into the middle of the site.
We're not besties, but he's been around for so long, and we've played together quite a bit at different times.
Skulls gets traded instantly.
Oh my!
60 on 3.
Ravaged them.
All right, Kaz.
I don't even know what he just did. T-Tours, but he just fucking popped all of them.
Get 1.
Get 4.
Just wait in the corner.
And a chip on your shoulder. Gives away his position. Oh no, I don't see how he gets away with it, but he gets his 1 kill, and that's a small victory.
It's all that matters.
It's a small victory. And with a pistol round victory for Complexity, you might as well start loading it up. K-Serrato.
We have enough flashes? Holy shit.
On Nyx in the pistol round, but traded out immediately by JT. Furia staying ahead.
Oh, what a move.
Is locked
Oh, is that bombs?
Up
oh,
on top
fuck.
of the bomb train and nails the shot.
Bombs down, though, close to Cello. Oh, loses the fight to Grim, who's going to make the run. Now over towards Z. Yuri's held back. Grim again, and that's the pistol. Hulzerk finds Skulls. 12-1 Complexity with 11 chances to take us to a deciding map.
JT truly is my captain. Yeah, I've been telling you, JT's a great, like,
how you want to close
he's a great piece.
He'll B-rush.
Like,
send him a message.
Every time, remember when Elise was on the last night, do you think it's the IGL, dude? I just want to fucking like...
Here they come out of the smokes. K-Serrato with a 5-7.
Oh, no.
Getting traded.
Okay, JT's the problem. JT's the problem. JT's the problem. We're getting ecoed.
Cello gets 2 kills from it, but Complexity doing a good job at stabilizing and staying even in the fight.
Yeah, Nyx finding 1 just as the smoke... Footstep made in the halls above. And
never mind, JT's the absolute fucking goat. Anybody that ever fucking doubted him for even a second is a fucking idiot.
Coincides.
30 seconds left. Yuri's still yet to make a move out. He's just waiting for that commitment to the
also,
plant.
can we just admire all the X's on the map right now?
Safely planted away from a pop dog swing. And eventually Yuri's got to come out, but they've got eyes on it, and it's Complexity to close it out. 13-1 victory here on Train. They're making a case for themselves.
Furia starting on the attacking side. Plenty of utility.
Oh.
And 1 less player.
Nice. Yeah, that's a great start for Hulzerk. Straight down mid.
Although they have
thought it was a replay almost at first because I watched it live and it looked too easy.
Going down banana. K-Serrato throwing utility.
Oh, dropped it as well.
And he dropped it to protect himself and get out of there. So smoke goes down defensively. They'll go into second middle.
Sorry, Fl0m, but NACS is unstable. Okay, I didn't ask you, so that's
now
good.
The fights go down. Hulzerk gets his 1 pick. Skull's able to respond back. K-Serrato not able to get anything done on that mid play. And the bomb plant is going to come through here for Furia.
Yeah, but Grim and Nyx tried to push this forward a little bit too early before his teammates arrived. Now is the swing. Low on HP. Yuri's got him. 60 goes down. And JT left in a 1v2. A tough 1v2 with the player up to his left. And there's no access. Yuri and Skulls. Oh, damn. Never mind. Take it back, JT. 2 more shots. 2 more chances.
No way he does it,
Ball ticking ever deeper. Oh, my lord. And he's got it. That's a clutch and a half.
That's
careful, hold the E, hold the E.
Big box
don't pull it shallow. What the
to find
fuck?
The final shot. Huge from
what
JT.
A fucking clutch,
about
bro.
That one. Quick take here of that for Grim. Sprinting down, looking to try and continue that confidence. And he was able to bring over from Train. Hulzerk committed. Oh no, it's not going well for Hulzerk with that M4A4. He's committed into the bedroom. Dude. Only managed 1. Now the M4 is available. K-Serrato gets his gun out in time.
Dead.
And Grim runs right into him. 60's got to do everything here, and they are pretty low on the Furia side of things. So that MP9 can make quick work of him, and JT's come back in as well on the site.
Oh, the bomb's right there. Don't let him come out.
And was not picked up upon the play forward from Jello.
Oh
and
my
Jello
God.
showed his presence trying to like reach the bomb in that fashion. So smoke goes
I don't think they know it's there.
Get inside of it and fall back. Look at the HP of Furia. Complexity's given him a great chance to win this round. With
Danny's
all
going
the
for him.
Crazy pushes and aggression. But they don't have the HP to last out another minute.
Trapped him in here, but if it comes down to time and he gets back to it.
He couldn't see him, thank
God.
God.
To look towards Cello. K-Serrato now arriving.
Oh my God, Danny with the plot armor.
And now K-Serrato so low on health, 60 makes it look easy in the end. Grim.
It's a force buy. They force back, Chat. They force back.
First pick from K-Serrato. Hulzerk able to rattle 1 back in response. And JT playing a dangerous game, but keeps his head of the car. Tucked away for the time being. K-Serrato going to leap over the top, and JT loves the fact he gets a lineup. He even holds down for a 3rd. And Skulls is down inside of the apartments. 3-0 start here for Complexity. Nyx confident to get into the apartments early. He might get a challenge straight away here. Skulls leaping into the bedroom. He's not alone either.
Unlucky.
He's got Cello joining him at the end of the hallway, and Hulzerk is going to get pulled into this. Good dink, good kill. And he's going to drop down out of Boiler. It's so important that he didn't get traded by Cello so he can equalize out the numbers.
Yeah, that's a really nice find to bring this into a 4-on-4. 6E's the next one up to get aggressive. Cello's looking for it. Just switched away.
I doubt it, Monopoly.
Now,
they're probably...
6E doesn't want that fight,
nah,
especially
I doubt
now
it.
that Holzerk has fallen.
But they plan on changing this one, but I think they're building out the new one type vibe.
Does he realize there's no pressure here whatsoever? 23 seconds on the clock, and yeah, he's going to figure this out for his team. This is the winning play from fl0m and Furia. Bomb will be brought back. First round on the board for the T side.
Damn.
And even the last-ditch effort of fighting down mid. Yuri's going to win that duel against 6E. And JT and Grim will just look to try and save the M4s.
Passive angle for Holzerk with Grim keeping space. Here's the utility.
Oh my god,
that is
god, the third
yeah, that one
fucking
hurts.
person perspective is crazy.
He's still got 2 M4s to get through behind this smoke. It's not done yet.
Oh, well,
there's one M4 gone.
I think they know
Grim's still tucked
here.
in behind half wall, but all of his teammates gone, and they haven't really
They
done
said
a lot
not
of
this
damage
time,
to Grim.
guys. They said not this time.
That's a little drop smoke. They'll know exactly where that came from, and they start rapidly spamming.
This is Grim's wall, and he likes it very, very much.
Stockpile that Grim can go grab. Because, look, this round feels like it's way out of reach for complexity, but the time is the interesting part. Although if Nyx goes down, it's all over. That's a good save.
Ooh.
Good job. Now you're calling it back. Oh, 6E needs to turn around and join up with Nyx, who's going to try and get out of halls. Drops in towards pit. Nade is out. Time is everything.
He could get one off the back of the pack. It's Yuri going down first. Nyx, half his bullets left. He's going to wait inside the pit. Drops up. It's going to be Cello to fall next in fl0m.
Almost. Dude, actually crazy pullback here.
9 seconds. Plant
Danny,
fl0m defends his in-game leader. And Fallen is able to put the bomb down and put it into a 2v1. Needs an instant kill here on Fallen, and then he would be up against a low HP fl0m. And Fallen, nice
everything is VRS based.
Grim going to be dropped. And a strong recovery in the end there for Furia, but Nyx doing what he could.
So good control towards the A-bomb site for complexity. They have all the info they need. Oh, that smoke bounces the worst way.
Yeah, hit off the edge of the wall in the wrong angle. 6E getting spotted aggressive coming through the apartment.
They have 3 there. Maybe this entices them in, actually.
Because they're confused about what it's doing now. And JT waiting inside the fountain. fl0m, he's going to go down regardless. Now,
nice, Grim.
Beautiful double. And he's even got Holzerk out of coffins ready to go. As soon as he picks up the information,
oh my God.
Grim gets a 3rd kill from that position.
How the fuck, Grim, my
goat. So Skulls with it all to do, and still, Holzerk hasn't made his move. Out from the back of the coffins, using the distraction, but the flash goes up, and it's 6E to close it.
Nice round from Grim.
On top mid they go. Holzerk.
Where's Nyx from? I shit you not. Nyx was literally doing tryouts for teams in the Revival series, hosted by me, Mythic League, Jason Lake, and Complexity, and he popped off with downs.
Because of that, and 6E decides
next thing you know,
he wants to put Complexity a closer move towards victory.
Bro kind of shot up real quick
in the clutch, but this time inside of mid, it's Grim to fall. And Skulls could upgrade his weapon, but the problem is he's lost most of his health. He's down to 19 HP. Still has to make the journey to get the bomb back, and there's 2 players right beside it.
And the ball, yeah, that's the really hard part. Right around the edge of the smoke, 6E's gonna drop him. 6E, whatever.
Whatever you want.
It all works.
They're worried about a B split here, and for good reason, because the bomb is coming back. JT, oh my god.
I got 5 gifted for every useless hypothetical chats made. I'd be fucking actually Bezos.
On the clock.
Oh,
Grim again. Stepping up here for Complexity. Finally, Cello will cast him away, but he has to plant. He's run out of time.
Cello doesn't know how to fucking
Just
plant.
run out of time for the plant coming in, and a second in it, but Grim once again, the hero at the back of the site. Cello goes down after the time as well. JT, this is a cool move, sprinting down to second mid with Grim with him. That's a lot of damage on Skulls. Oh no, but the one problem is 6E was the only B bomb site defender. They got the rotation coming back over. Holzerk's gonna try and get there in time, but his teammate's gone down, so it's all about the utility to try and slow and delay Furia from just erupting into the B bomb site. But it's got to be Holzerk this time to have a big round on the defense. The flank from Grim around the backside. Holzerk's done enough to delay them, to stop them, and then the flank comes in to close.
There's that aggressive attitude that Complexity have built up over this last couple months of disappearing into Tier 2. Complexity is just destroying them and making them look a little bit foolish on these last 2 maps.
Some of them never make sense to buy. I mean, we have way more guns than we used to. I think it's impossible to have every gun be viable. Oh, that's not good. Cello literally schizo fucking flicking out here, dude. He's just shooting the wall.
Fight. Even numbers thanks to the double kill of the AUG.
Cello had really good crosshair placement to get 2 kills and went full schizo and just started flicking a wall, shooting nothing. And he mollied himself. Holy shit, Cello.
Cello's 2 kills at the start of the round might just give them enough life.
Cello is literally the guy that's bottom fragging in the lobby that finally gets a couple kills and he just starts fucking overheating everything.
Weakness for Complexity facing off against Furia is these mid rounds where you don't have information.
Dude, we've all seen those guys. Let's fucking send. I got 2 kills. Send it. Just full W key. It's not even let off.
Anything fast.
Oh, that's fast.
Okay.
That's a real quick headshot from you.
Ah, shit.
Keserado's got JT. No problem on that kill. So Furia gonna convert this one. And he does get the chance, just couldn't connect it. Nix back to his old tricks.
Yeah, but
wait.
They better be aware. Holzerk better be aware that they can still get to Boiler. Because one's jumped up on the balconies, that's Skulls. But this flank is crazy. Okay, don't take that shot. Just communicate.
Yeah. Okay, he's found the bomb in just a second here. There you go. Look down. No, well, the bomb's right there. And he's got the pick here on Cello if he continues around that side, or he can take a couple banana kills, and he's forced to make his move because Yuri turned back. Fantastic trade from Cello to come through that quickly.
Fuck.
Poor Skulls. Yuri's probably like, what the hell? He pushed holes. And Skulls is like, well, I don't know. I went on the balcony.
I don't know. That's tough. He wanted to at least see where people were. It's really, guys, think about it. He wasn't even trying to necessarily get a multi. I think he was trying to figure out where they were. Bro literally spammed a gun, reloaded, and turned around. And that exact timing he peeked around. That's just a little unlucky.
Hungry for info.
He's pushing mid now.
That was a little unlucky.
Skulls, who's in Boiler. If he catches Keserato knife out, which he will, that's another big kill. And Skulls is like, okay, guys, come on. Goes back to deal with it. Finally getting rid of 6C inside of second mid. Holzerk now has eyes in the apartments. 19 seconds. If he can delay this plant, this will be huge. So time is ticking, and Holzerk's in the position to win the round for Complexity. They go into the site. First shot's good. Couldn't get the second on Fallen, so the plant's going to happen at the back of the site. And it comes down to a 2v2 post plant for Furia to try and lock out a 4th round in this half.
Really nice pathing from Fallen on entering into the bomb site. That's actually sick. Got so close to Holzerk before he was ready. Holzerk thought he would have another shot. Defensive smoke to create some space, but the op is going to be tough to get past with no flashes.
Yeah, this is guaranteed to be one at least for Fallen. Straight to the chest of JT, and he'll close it on the double.
Seen some good T-sides from the different Complexity lineups over the years. 6E goes down. Cello falls back and finds safety. 5-on-4 in the favor of Furia, and Complexity is going to slow this down. Committed to this idea, but they needed to deploy the smokes.
So fat, what the hell?
Cello on the pillar, just looking for the head in towards Pool, but not connecting a follow-up kill just yet. He's about to be put under pressure because Keserato cut off behind the smoke.
It's crazy.
And Cello runs out of ammo. And Grim's already behind. He's already inside of the
Not okay.
What a shot from Yuri.
It was a pretty nice reposition as well. I didn't expect Yuri to be ready for that fight exactly. Bomb gets planted, 3-on-3, and Holzerk has no time to get anywhere else. Just now as the reload comes in, find some safety.
Yeah, well, there's a smoke here for Fallen, but there's no kit on the back of the remaining Furia players for this retake. They've got to move quite swiftly, and Nix is up first, and he passes the test. It's a double kill with Holzerk combining. Complexity grabbed the pistol.
Retakes on Inferno are very fun.
Yeah, nice job.
If a scout to tag and 3 MP9s to maul you, that is fucking
charging
terrifying.
down towards Grim. And Skulls has got 2 out of it. He's still alive in behind with sandbags. They know exactly where he is, though. And eventually they get rid of him. But yeah, that's huge output. That might just put them in touching distance from Keserato, finding some serious impact here with the scout. Damage being done, but no kills for Keserato. So
looks wicked. That's an insane POV right there.
At mid.
Get the blood pumping, baby.
They just couldn't aim.
My ass is your barber.
There's JT going forward. Keserato couldn't stand a chance against the Galil of the mighty JT.
Rough start on a very, very important round. It forces Cello to burn a smoke way earlier than he would have liked to.
Y'all unhinged for this shit.
And already into the B-bomb site we go. Complexity's just like, we sense weakness. We'll attack this. I don't know. This is a weird one because you obviously need rounds. And you obviously want to keep Complexity up 12, especially when you're still on 4. But this retake has such a low percentage to it that don't even know if you could make the argument that the round is so necessary you have to.
God,
however, if you lose all the guns, you might as well have tried.
Yeah, at this point, it's just misery for Furia. JT gets one through the smoke. Follow-up kill on the lurk. Oh, it's kind of horrible now for Furia. 2 players. At least they'll get the AWP.
Complexity should just hunt this.
But
you have so much money.
Everything they've got at this.
Yeah, all 4 players. Sacrifice them all if that's what it takes.
12-4 with Furia with nothing. I mean, that's just teeing you up straight away for the series victory. Sixy moving into the site. Yuri pinned to the back. Sixy's going to chase him down. Yuri gets 1 before falling, and everything ripped out of their hands. Complexity in pole position to close out the series.
We're not even celebrating. We're locked the fuck in. That's how locked in we are.
It's gotta be heartwarming for Complexity on Dust 2. But Train was a 13-1 victory for Complexity, and they've carried that into Inferno. At least 2 spotted.
And here's Sixy.
No one's lined up for the flashes, though, so he's got to wait. Falls asleep a little bit at the wheel.
He got so scared.
Yeah, takes a dink on board. That'll wake him right up.
He's just running at him.
He's going to jump into the pit. Doesn't stop him. Nix and Sixy combining in pit.
Bro, it's a bowl. Bro, it's literally a bowl.
At this point. 4v3.
I love it,
They've
dude.
got the sight. Halzer's got the scope pinned up here at Light.
All right,
He's going to miss the shot.
Bro,
Luckily gets away back into the safety of the smoke.
He needs to live. One of his
Bro
teammates,
got
JT needs to be telling him,
surprised.
you need to live.
Get
You
your
have
ass
the only
back
HP on the
here.
team. Everyone else is very, very low.
Halzerk waiting. Here comes the follow-up.
Shit.
What a shot from Serato.
All
right, that's huge.
No kits.
Low HP in the pit.
Oh my god,
players.
the HP.
And yeah, you're right. They have to move so
this is
fast
fucked.
here. That Molly's sure
Danny, no way you get another. Okay.
Confident, just couldn't get the follow-up kill. Graham in the bomb site. Time ticking. Lack of kit is the problem. Nix has won it by staying in the pit. Furia tap it. He won't give them the chance. And there's no time to redeem themselves here.
With no kit?
Complexity take a 2-1 victory against Furia. They are up 2-0 here to kick off PGL Bucharest 2025.
That's some weenie behavior, dude.